Here we got a blender. Looks like it's a nice quality here. Very simple advertising, sort of like it. What's in the box? Let's find out. Here's what it includes. Okay, troubleshooting guide as well. They're calling it a multi-function blender. Looks like that is the case here. Interesting. A lot of recipes here as well. Okay, I pulled everything out of the box. It's about 1,000 watts here. Comes with extra gasket, which is sort of nice. Various lids. This is probably for nuts. That's what I'm assuming. This is your typical multi-prong here. What I noticed on the bottom, these are soft. So not super soft, but they're not rigid hard. So that should take out some of the vibration, which is sort of good. I'll do a test here shortly. Sort of a nice feature. I just saw this here. It's got the suction cup bottom, so it'll stay in place. Sort of nice. I'm gonna use apricot seeds just to see how it works. These aren't too hard, but I noticed that when I put them in here, because I did a test, that it barely hits the bottom of the blade, so it'll be interesting to see how it is. And I'm gonna test it with the typical other thing. So let's see how this goes. Okay, to be fair, I put 7 seeds here. This is a Cuisinart, but it's like the NutriBullet, same thing. I am gonna go on high. This is about a handful of ice here. I'm gonna still keep it on high, so let's see how this goes. That didn't work, so I'm gonna try pulse. So this Cuisinart, it locked up. So I pulled everything out and I'll try it again on high. Let's see how it works. There's a sticker in here that tells you just to be careful of the max. I get it because of the cavitation. Anyway, this is the same thing, about a handful of ice is what I tried with the other one. So let's see how it does. I'd say ice is just okay. I think it's going to be better as a smoothie maker as opposed to making shaved ice or anything that sort. That's my opinion on that. So really what I'm trying here is I want to see how it works. I put some liquid in there, some baby carrots, and apricot. I really want to see what the speed is and how well it blends it. This is the ice that was left over in the last test. So let's see how this thing works. Ice is caught up there. It's good speed, good power. That's what I noticed. I noticed that this base is pretty heavy too. Not heavy like you're carrying it, but it is heavy. Mixed up the items very well. All right, here you have it. This is what it looks like here. I'll rinse this bottom base off here. Blades do have serration, which is good here. And just looking at the consistency, there's a couple ice cubes still left in there, and it's probably because I didn't shake it up, but it feels pretty smooth. This would be good for a smoothie for sure. I'd recommend this, yeah.